Welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're going to be doing some deep cleaning before the holidays, all those places that your guests can see or need to use. I'm so excited. My family is coming to my house this year for Christmas, so I just want to make sure that everything looks nice and fresh and clean for when they arrive. So I hope this motivates you to do some cleaning in your own home, and let's get right into it. Right when I was about to start my deep cleaning for Christmas, we were at the beginning of a snowstorm. It snowed for about 3 days. So when I was done, this is what it looked like outside. And I think we got, I don't know, maybe 8 to 12 inches of snow, but I loved it. It was so pretty. So the first thing that we're gonna start doing is decluttering. And I'm gonna tell you that this front room looks nothing like this just a few days later. I have been really thinking about my style and what direction I want to go in. So I think the only thing left in here is the piano and maybe that bench by the window and the lamp. So I have completely rearranged and moved things out of this room and into this room. But for now, we're going to declutter and just get rid of all the unnecessary items. This cabinet right here was in our back living room with our TV on top of it, but we have since moved our TV, so it was just kind of sitting here until we could move it. I had some mugs in here, and now that we have our pantry in the kitchen, I have more space to put things. So I'm gonna take these out so that we can get rid of this cabinet in here and start getting this room ready. I am so excited to share with you all the projects we've been working on in the new year. I have so much fun stuff planned for you. I cannot wait. And one of my things this coming year is to declutter and organize. So we are definitely going to be working on that this coming year. I really want less is more. I want simple. I don't want to have a lot of clutter in my house. So I can't wait to share that with you in the upcoming year. The next thing we're going to do is clean those windows. I know with 4 little kids, my windows have handprints on them all the time. So I want to make sure that they are nice and clean. And don't forget to dust the ledges as well. I am pretty sure that we will be doing Christmas in this room, opening our presents in here. Honestly, this is going to be the first room that will be completely finished in our house, minus the flooring and a rug eventually. But I have finally figured out how I want this room to look, and coming up soon, we're going to be changing out the light fixture. I have a storage cabinet to style and show you. So coming up in January, I plan on doing a full reveal of this room. I am so excited. It will finally be done. Honestly, this room is probably my favorite room in our house. Maybe one day that'll change, but I love this big window looking back at the backyard and the woods with all the snow on it is so pretty. And I love the vaulted ceiling in here. We did that awesome board and batten wall up there. I just love everything about this room, and it's definitely the room that I gravitate towards when I'm ready to just relax and wind down for the day. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite household chore is. I'm pretty sure mine is vacuuming and mopping. I love seeing vacuum lines, and I just love mopping, knowing that the floor is super clean. I think those are my 2 favorite. I think my least favorite is laundry. I just cannot sit still and fold clothes. I feel like I need to be up doing stuff and moving, and I feel accomplished when those floors are nice and clean. I did get a new coffee table in here. I love it. I think I want to get some cute little velvet ottomans eventually, but this is such a pretty coffee table. It does have a marble top, so it's pretty heavy. I have to move it side by side, but it is gorgeous. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, let's go outside.
I do love having books on a coffee table, maybe a decorative object, a vase with a plant in it. But for right now, I am just trying to be simple, so I'm just going to put a candle back on here. There's a lot going on with the mantle and the Christmas tree, so I just wanted to keep this coffee table pretty simple right now, and maybe I will change it up in the new year. I figure it's probably time to change out this fall candle, so I have this nice white one with some coffee beans in it. And this is the picture that's currently on my frame TV. I love the ability to just switch that out for different seasons, or even if I just get tired of it. So here is the finished room. It is nice and clean. It is such a good feeling when you know that your room is clean top to bottom. I did have some window benches in the front there, and I have since taken them out. Again, I'm just really wanting clean and simple and not a lot of fuss. So I took those out for now, and I'm just kind of seeing if I like it like this. And then if I do, we will probably need to finish some of the trim pieces down below there. But this is the room for now. I love it, and I can't wait to show you the full room reveal in the new year.
Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in
The next thing we're going to focus on is the coat closet in the front entryway. This has been my extra pantry while I've been waiting for our current pantry to be built. So it was just an overflow of food and trash bags and random items. So I'm going to take a few minutes here and get this organized because we will have guests coming over. They will need somewhere to put their coat and shoes. So it's important to get that space looking really good. I will have a full pantry video coming for you soon on building this and how I decided to finally organize it. So just a little sneak peek here, but you can see all the food on the table that I need to fit in there somewhere. So this was a good time to actually rearrange things and finally organize that space. I feel really good about how it turned out. We are loving all that extra space. So my kids get these little drawers down here for a lot of their snacks, so I put a bunch of the chips down there for them. And then we're gonna come back to the closet. I did need to keep our drinks in there for now, but I just put an old towel on the floor, so if they have muddy or wet shoes, they can just go right there on the towel. I do have a few things up on top that need to stay there for now. And then I went and grabbed some hangers for coats. Always clean your kitchen sink. I love cleaning my kitchen sink. I did the other side earlier today, and I actually did this side earlier today as well, but it needed a second cleaning. So we're just gonna clean it. I love these Scrub Daddy sponges, and Barkeeper's Friend is my favorite. Either this powder one or the spray one. I love it everywhere.
I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I've lit my house with Christmas lights, so you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until the sun comes up. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year is Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else.
I know if you're hosting Christmas or going to someone's house for Christmas, the kitchen is always the place to be. So we're gonna clean the kitchen cabinets really quick. I don't do this often enough. It just is time consuming and I don't really think about it, but it does feel good when they are nice and clean. My cabinets are 20 years old, so they are not going to look perfect, but that's okay. We're just gonna give them all a nice, good cleaning. I do use the Jaws cleaning solution and then an e-cloth with it.
You and nobody else. It's so good to see you again. To see you again.
Next, we're going to appliances, the dishwasher. Always make sure that you get the handles on your appliances and the knobs on your cabinets. We just got a new refrigerator a few days ago, and I will show that soon, but I did not need to clean it because it was nice and fresh. It is so nice when you get a new appliance and you know that it is sparkling clean.
Isn't this how it's supposed
I did recently get a new camera and I cannot figure out the focus on this thing, and so it keeps going in and out a little bit, and I am still trying to fidget with that and get it to work. So I'm sorry that the camera keeps focusing in and out.
to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love, there's always a way. And oh, this time of year, we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes
Let me know in the comments below what you like to do when you're cleaning. Do you listen to podcasts? Do you listen to music? This time of year, I have my Alexa on and she's blasting any type of Christmas music, Mannheim Steamroller, traditional Christmas music, anything. I love any Christmas music this time of year, but usually I have earbuds in my ears and I am listening to a crime podcast.
just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say. And I claim Christmas is a magic day.
It's a cold, snowy day here in Michigan, so I decided in the middle of my cleaning to make myself some tea. I am definitely a coffee girl. Tea is just, it's okay, but it sounded good right now. This is a tiramisu tea that I got from downtown here where I live, and it's just a nice, refreshing thing to have in the middle of the day. Next, we're gonna clean the microwave because I know I will be using that a lot during Christmas. So I just filled up this glass cup with water and then I'm adding some white vinegar, maybe a third of a cup. I don't really use bleach in my house, so white vinegar is a good alternative. You're going to want to put this in there for 5 minutes, and then I actually let it sit in there for another few minutes just to get more steam in there. It just helps loosen everything up. So I'm using a combination of my Jaws cleaner and a sponge. Really, any cleaner will work. I love Mrs. Meyer's too, or Thieves cleaner from Young Living as well. And I grabbed my cloth to just give it a good cleaning in there. Take out the glass tray and the rack that it sits on. I will clean my glass tray in the sink just to make sure it's good and clean.
On my way, I'm in motion. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No,
And I needed to warm up my tea just a little bit because I let it sit out too long. How many times do you usually warm up your tea or coffee? And I just lit a simple candle on the stove. It just gives it a nice ambience. I love it when everything is so nice and clean. I hope you enjoyed this video and it gave you some ideas to do some cleaning before Christmas time. And I hope that it snows on Christmas because it is so beautiful. Have a great day, and I will see you back here soon.